Okay, I'm about to take apart my transmission over here in my, little parking garage area. I mean, it's just an open lot and anybody can just walk in here, so. Let's just have a look at the setup. Got my impact driver, the stock, center spring, some synthetic grease. I don't know, I read a lot about, the clutch assembly needing some grease, so I just brought that along. And this should be the KN Planning torque driver pulley set. I also brought 99% rubbing alcohol in case I need to clean anything, some motor oil, because they say at least the Honda manual says that these parts need to be a little bit lubricated, at least on the threads. I also brought this along because I noticed that the stock Dry Boss has some crud stuck on the outside, so I just figured maybe I should polish that off. And naturally I forgot the paper towels. Well, shit. Alright, so back on track, grab my paper towels. Can't really do too much without it. So yeah, this is the setup of everything I got over here. And I figure some people might still appreciate having yeah, I'm good to go. So some people might appreciate having a nice little up-close video of how to take apart the transmission on a PCX. Start with yanking this off. Just comes right off. No drama yet. And I've got this T-socket tool. It's a 3/8 inch drive. You can use whatever you want. Just make sure that this one is 10 millimeters. And that should pop off the bolts. And I highly recommend one of these. It's a magnetic bowl. So, whatever screws you popped off, just stick it in there. You won't lose it. You might cross a few, but generally, I guarantee you by the second time you take these things off, you're going to remember where each and every single one of them goes. Pop the stand down in order to get this panel off. It's this white panel that usually gets in the way. Some people say they can pop it off without touching it. I don't believe it. At least if they are, they're using different tools than I am, so there you go. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, and 4 of these. Plus the one down here is a black screw, but it's the same size. I don't know if there's any significance in this, but there's a black washer that's not, because this is like one piece, and this is actually a separate washer. So just make note of that, make sure it goes in the same place here. And a standard Phillips screwdriver, number 2 is what you need. And I recommend these hand ones, especially the one I got from Road Pro. It doesn't seem as soft, plus there's a magnetic head. So there's less chance of screwing up your screws or your screwdriver. Don't need to worry about this, just don't touch it. It's just only for spark plug access, if I remember right. Okay, so I got 6 of these off. I believe on a 2013 there's one more that you can take off, but I can't really find it over here, so all I do is just loosen this up. Might take a little more effort, but as you can see, I already broke it here and here and here, so it's 3 places. But if you can see the scuffs over here, that's from when I first crashed it and broke my leg. So it just needs to hang loose enough that you know, you can access this. And should get a little bit interesting. I forgot the... well, maybe I can use it. No, different drive. Because I had a 8mm head for this one as well, and I found it much easier. This one's been kind of inconsistent with me, but I think I can still make it work. Just let me make sure it turns the right way. Yes. Yeah, I did kind of torque it a little tight last time. I was getting a little bit sick of losing these bolts on the road. Okay. Honestly, if you just loosen it enough, you can pretty much just take it off with your bare hands. This one just feels like it's loose already. That's a bad sign. So I figure next time I'll have to torque it even more. Okay, and for this one, you want to be aware that this is where your rear brake line goes. Just make sure you put it back when you're putting it back together. And you notice here, this one just wasn't tight enough. It vibrated out. It's gone. I did place an order for another one, so hopefully it comes sometime this week. Because yeah, this one too, it vibrated out at some point. Because I'm not too comfortable having so few bolts holding this thing together. It just means that other ones might be more susceptible to vibration. And it might also pop out. And yeah, this is my spot. Reason I moved it out here is because my mom works a state job and she should be coming back anytime now. She might enjoy this site. Yeah, like I said, this would definitely be going a lot smoother if I had my T-handled one. So that's one long bolt, supposed to have 2. And yeah, like I said, once you untorque it enough, all you have to do is just turn it with your hands, and that's a lot faster. Okay, and just showing you, you have 2 different lengths of screws for the outside of the case. Now just keep in mind the long ones go where the silver are, and the short ones go where the black is. And should help you remember. Where's mommy? Okay, and this whole thing comes out. Earlier on, I'd been just popping these off as well, but you really don't need to. It's just more work. Okay, and here is the official Honda Variator holding tool that I bought for this purpose, but as you can see, let's see here, let me move this. Yep, doesn't hang on. There's slots cut right in here, just lets it slide right out. And they don't have those on the stock drive face. So this was kind of a waste of money, but at the same time, I noticed that I can fit it in here just as well. Twist it all the way to the right and just kind of holds it while you bust the nut loose. So in a way, you know, it was kind of like a half waste of money, I guess. Still, you don't really need it. Let's see here, 22. Yep, the right size. Make sure it's rotating left. And there we go. Now, obviously, I don't know if that's going to do any damage to the Variator at some point, where it might bite me in the ass at a future date, but thus far, not really doing much right now, so. You only live once. So this is my Malossi aftermarket clutch bell. It's actually been holding up pretty good. When I popped it open, I haven't seen any signs of glazing or anything yet, so. Although, on the other hand, I haven't really been riding it out. I haven't been putting on as many miles. Simply because, you know, I wasn't feeling comfortable going on the highway with such a low, you know, speed. So, probably a good idea to hold this. Oop. Okay, yeah. A little bit tricky. It's funny, I never had this problem before. I mean, I just got lucky. Okay, that's loose. Finally. Yep, no signs of glazing at all. It is pretty heavy, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. Just need to slide out this dry face plate, and it might not be obvious on a camera, but just looking at it from my point of view, this dry face is obviously a lot larger in diameter than the, variator. Okay, this could be a bad sign here. It's discoloration, obviously from heat. I don't know what's causing it. I don't know if that might explain my problems right now, but yeah, this feels pretty stiff. I cannot get it, compressed all the way. So there's definitely something. Unless this is just how the Takagawa spring is, Could also be that I might have fucked it up at some point. On this can planning one, yeah, it doesn't have the discoloration that this other one has, so don't know. Could be the problem. But yeah, I brought back the old Daytona variator I had just to see if it matches up a little bit better. The size of the drive face. Let's have a look here. Yeah, seems about the same size, maybe. I don't know, still seems like the drive face is a little bit bigger, but kind of get the feeling that maybe this is the same story with, well, these two. Yeah, I would say that Daytona is slightly bigger than this one, so I'm gonna give it a try. But as you can see, there's quite a bit of gunk on here. I don't know if that's just a belt itself, but I was gonna give it a little bit of a comparison. Yeah, I'll probably clean out the inside of this one too. Yep. Okay, let's see here. Bit of Mother's Mag polish. Shit. Don't need too much, just need to clean off any gunk. Generally find that mild metal abrasive is good for that. Yeah, feels a lot smoother. Set it down here and go into the inside of this. Okay. Okay, just need to make sure that all the crap was taken off. Which is why I got this. That looks pretty good. Okay. I was worried I forgot these, but yeah, I didn't find any particular problems with these, or at least no evidence to suggest that the sliders were the problem. So I was gonna go back to these and hopefully it'll be okay. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't think there's any problems. Position, yeah, okay. Now again, these feel like you know, like it's a looser fit between here and here, whereas the other ones I kind of had to pry them loose, so I figured that could be a potential problem. So just gotta stick this back in here. Yep. Okay. Yep. Should be good. Okay, that should be all set. Just take that back upstairs with me. Now, where's the problem here? Alright. Clutch, yeah, I probably need to take my helmet off for this one, sorry, but yeah, I don't, definitely gonna need my full attention for this one. Hopefully I don't break this thing permanently and, you know, can't get the spring back on, because then I won't be able to ride it.